Check this video out. This Honda quarter panel's had what looks like a gate close on it. It can be intimidating when you're looking at such a massive area of damage, but I'm going to show you how we break that down and make it much more manageable just by addressing the right areas at the right times and letting that metal move as it wants to move. You can see as we're gluing these tabs on, we're going to be preheating both the tab and the panel. And we want to make sure that glue gun's hot enough that we've got wisps of smoke coming off that glue, but not so hot that we're boiling that glue in the glue gun. Checking our temperatures, of course, before we go applying any pressure or pulling on any of these tabs. While we've got our lateral tension on here using the K power, we also have a little bit of constant tension from the vacuum tower on the bottom tab. That gives us all the control we need to just gradually walk this damage out without brute force, without adding any additional damage into this area. So you can see we're spending a lot of time on the crowns, but not a lot of just outright brute force on pulling these tabs. Holding tension like that on a couple of glue tabs is a perfect way to be able to get that metal to flow back into its right position. Even with a tiny little tab like that little ice crease tab up top there, hold a bit of tension to be able to knock those crowns right around it. Working through the damage into smaller and smaller pulls, just little finesse movements there to get some of that impact damage out. And of course, careful knockdown work is always going to keep the entire repair cleaner. Bit of mess down in the lower section, so just a few more concentrated glue pulls down in the bottom there before we go into this finesse stage. See, there's the red cap on the tool there, so I'm going to try and push this with the soft tip. The metal was fighting a little bit there, didn't feel ready to go, so we'll take the tip off there, try it with a sharper tip, that's steel on steel. Still, the metal felt like it wanted to poke up rather than move cleanly, so let's take some of the tension out of that crease, use our knockdown to shallow that out and make it just a little bit larger, a little bit shallower. Suddenly the bottom of that crease is ready to move. We can come back in there with exactly the same tool, but now instead of just poking the bottom of it up, it comes up really nice and clean. And from there, it's just a lot of work to pick the details out. Just chasing the bulk of the low areas, not too worried about too much mess just yet. All that can be cleaned up later in the repair. Checking with the straight edge towards the end of the repair, and we can see the back edge of this body line is still in just a little bit. So one more quick glue pull there. We can use the tower again just to coax that corner of the line out. Use the infinite adjustment to get it exactly where we need it. Thank you guys for watching this one, and hopefully I get some more of these out in the not too distant future. We'll see you then. See you on the next one.